So now we have to tell the story. I'm going to show you 3 ways on how you can tell your trailer story. First way is using text boxes. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to hit text box. I'm going to use my crosshairs to add a text box. I'm going to make a background to that text so that it appears quite nicely. I'm going to bold it so it shows up. And I'm going to just say something about the dog running across the forest. I'm going to center that so it looks a little nicer. Again, you can play with these. The other thing I want to do with my text box is I can animate it if I'd like. So this can be tricky because we have some animation, if you remember, with the dog running across. So I don't want this to fade in on a click. I want this to go along with the things that are happening here. So I'm going to hit play to see what that looks like. So here comes my scene, and here comes my text. So that's the first way. The second way, if we want to do an actual voiceover, is to actually use a site called Vocaroo.com. So I'm going to hit Vocaroo, and this is going to allow me, if I want, to record my voice. So I'm going to hit this button, and I am going to allow my microphone to work, and I am going to begin to record my voice and say things like the dog is running across the forest. Hit stop. Now it's going to give me the option to save and share this. I can even play it back if I want. I'm going to choose the download button. Okay. It's going to put it in a folder, and I'm going to hit show in folder here. So there it is. There's my recording right there. But I probably want to move it into Google Drive so that I can have it saved. But it's in your downloads folder, and you can use it. By putting in Google Drive, it allows you to access it from anywhere. So I'm going to X out of this. Now I want to take that voice recording, and I want to bring it into my thing, my presentation or my trailer. So I'm going to hit insert, and I'm going to choose audio. And then my folder is going to pop up. If I hit recent, I might even be able to find it, and there it is right there. So I'm going to double click on it, and it's going to pop it in there. Now it's going to give me this little audio button here. And now I can make some choices here when I format it. If I click off of it by accident and I need to get back to it, I can simply click on that audio button and options come up. I can even drag this audio button off of the screen so it's not shown, and I can remember that it's there. I can hide the icon while presenting if I'd like to, but I want this to play automatically. Okay, I don't need to loop it right now. But when I'm adding a voiceover for a slide, this is how I do it. That looks all right to me. I'm going to X out of that. Let's see what it looks like with my slideshow. I'm going to click my slideshow.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3.
You can see my dog came across there. Added some voice. That's how we add Vocaroo. Now that was an older sound, not the one I actually recorded, but that's how I would do it. So it would voice over my slide as things happened. Another way to add our story or tell our story is to use a different website called Pixabay. And your teacher will have these links for you to be able to get to them, and I have them also on this presentation where you're watching the video. So I'm going to use Pixabay sound effects. So these are royalty-free sound effects. So I can actually search for sound effects. So if I want to make, let's say, a forest sound, let's see if it's there. I click on forest. I got soft rain. I have birds. So this one isn't super long. I want to find something that's a little shorter. So here's heavy rain just for 29 seconds. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to let me download it. X out of that. You can see I have it in my folder here. There is my heavy rain nature sounds. I'm actually going to drag this into my Google Drive here, so the way you would. Okay, X out. Now I'm going to go back to my trailer, and now I want to add that rain sound. So I'm going to hit insert. I'm going to hit audio. Now, there it is right there. Now, the trick is, okay, make sure that we go into our drive and share this audio so that other people can see it. Same thing with our images. We want to make sure our sharing settings are right, okay? So I'm going to pop this in there. Let me hit insert. So now I have another piece of audio that's in there. How do I want this to play? I'm going to have this play automatically. And now I'm going to hit my slideshow and see what it looks and sounds like.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2,
So I have my text is the first one. I can do a voiceover, and I can also add sound effects from Pixabay. So that's some ways that you can tell your story.